second-order beast down for good. Its massive body collapses onto the pavement, defeated. A system notification confirms the kill and awards him plus 124 ability points. Kneeling beside the Beast King, Xu Jingming breathes a sigh of relief, stating the final battle is over. He reflects that to deal with the second-order beast, he upgraded his Lightning Gale technique, and he is pleased with its power. A triumphant smile spreads across his face. He notes that although the battle only lasted 2 minutes, it was the most exhilarating he has ever experienced. He then wonders how many points he will get after clearing out all the beasts in the core area. The exam ends as night falls. Back in the audience stands, the final results are displayed on the main screen, and the crowd roars. In first place is Xu Jingming, with an unbelievable score of 10,835 points. In a distant second is Zhou Mingyang, with 1,103 points, followed by Wu Hao, with 945. The officials are ecstatic. Director Zhang Wenshan, Principal Zhao Yao, and teacher Chen Fan leap to their feet, cheering. They celebrate that Xu Jingming not only broke their city's record, but the entire Jiangnan province record. They call him a genius. They recall last year's provincial champion only scored just over 8,000 points. With his score, they declare Xu Jingming has practically pre-booked this year's champion title. Standing amidst the destruction, Xu Jingming looks at the sky and notes there isn't much time left. He reflects on his accomplishments with a confident smirk. He has killed all the fierce beasts in the inner circle and core area. With time left, he decides to head back to the central area to kill as many remaining beasts as he can. As he walks back, he passes the rooftop where the other top students are gathered. They stare in disbelief. Tang Qi is amazed her cousin killed a Tier 2 Beast King, while Zhou Mingyang is bewildered, wondering why Xu Jingming is going back when he is already in first place. Mengdi correctly guesses he is heading back to the central area. The horrifying realization dawns on her, and she wonders aloud if he is going back to clear out all the remaining beasts. The other students are speechless at his ambition. The reality hits them. Zhou Mingyang realizes that with Xu Jingming's speed, he might actually do it. If they don't leave soon, they might not get a single point in the last hour. He declares their team-up is over and leaves first. The others quickly follow, scrambling to hunt for any remaining beasts. 1 hour later, an official announcement echoes across the exam venue. The 2037 Zhangcheng Martial Arts College entrance examination has concluded. Killing beasts no longer counts, and all candidates are told to return. Throughout the venue, the remaining students react. A tired Tang Qi wipes sweat from her brow, sighing that it's finally over. Elsewhere, one student despairs over being one beast away from passing, while another celebrates just barely making it. In the midst of the carnage, Xu Jingming stands over his final kill, looking unsatisfied. He wonders why the exam had to end so quickly, feeling he wasn't quite finished. As students exit the exam venue, they are greeted by guards, their faces a mix of exhaustion and relief. Outside, Tang Qi's friend Xiaoya is still reeling from Xu Jingming's power. She clings to Tang Qi, asking for the third time if Xu Jingming is really her cousin. Tang Qi, looking weary, confirms he is. Xiaoya's crush has returned. With a blush, she begs Tang Qi for his contact information. Tang Qi reminds her that just yesterday she wasn't interested. Xiaoya quickly says things are different now that he is first in the exam and continues to beg. Their conversation is interrupted by a commotion. Someone shouts that Xu Jingming is coming out. A massive crowd of students swarms the exit, desperate to see the new champion. Xu Jingming emerges from the gate, his expression calm and his spear on his shoulder. He is met with cheers and congratulations. Some jokingly ask him to give them 100 of his points. He smiles and waves, taking in the sudden fame as he walks towards the buses. In the crowd, Wu Hao and Zhou Mingyang look on. Wu Hao remarks that Zhou Mingyang should have been the one in that position, but Zhou Mingyang humbly replies he is content with his score, admitting he never knew the second high school could produce such a monster. Before Xu Jingming can get on the bus, he is stopped by Principal Zhao Yao, who congratulates him and introduces him to Director Zhang Wenshan. The director informs Xu Jingming that he wants to give him a ride himself. Xu Jingming looks at the chaotic crowd and realizes it's for the best, knowing the bus ride would be full of questions. He gets into a sleek black car with the officials, which speeds away. Inside the car, Director Zhang asks Xu Jingming which superpower university he wants to attend. Xu Jingming admits he has been so focused on his strength that he hasn't thought about it. The director assures him that with his results, any university would be within his reach. However, he advises that half of the country's high-level superpower users graduate from the top 3 universities and recommends he consider them. Director Zhang Wenshan details the top 3. First is Qingjing Superpower University, affiliated with the government. Graduates can directly enter the system and serve the country. Next is Modu Superpower University, known for its excellent resources and elite clubs. Finally, there is Jincheng Superpower University, which has a long history and strong faculty. All three have top-tier cultivation methods that are not public. Xu Jingming listens intently. He understands awakened individuals need these special methods to become true superpower users. He asks what makes a top-tier cultivation method special. The director explains that with a beginner method, it would take 3 to 4 years to advance. With a top-tier method, it only takes half a year. He reassures Xu Jingming that with his results, he will qualify for special admission from even the top 3 universities. Having dropped off the officials, Xu Jingming arrives back at his apartment late at night. The next day, he is in the shower, feeling refreshed. He checks his system panel and sees he has 2,534 ability points remaining, which he believes is enough for a superpower university. As he dries off, he wonders if there will be beast-killing competitions after he enrolls, deciding he will have to enter the wilderness to continue growing stronger. Meanwhile, his cousin Tang Qi arrives at his apartment with her mother, Xu Qingwan. Tang Qi notices the door is broken and decides it's a perfect chance to sneak in and surprise him. They enter, and Tang Qi cheerfully shouts a surprise greeting. Her timing is terrible. Xu Jingming, wearing only a towel, has just stepped out of the bathroom. He is shocked to see his aunt and cousin. His aunt, equally flustered, asks what he is doing, while Tang Qi is left blushing and speechless. His aunt then sees the ruined apartment and angrily asks how it got into such a mess. A flashback explains that after his parents passed away, his aunt stayed with him, taking good care of him and giving him the warmth of a home. She fulfilled her guardian duties, even occasionally feeding him his favorite meal. After the initial shock, Xu Jingming sits with his aunt and cousin. His aunt, Xu Qingwan, expresses her relief. She admits she was incredibly worried when she learned he was taking the martial arts exam. Now that she sees he is unharmed, she is relieved. She reassures him his score isn't important. Xu Jingming is confused and asks if Tang Qi didn't tell her the results. Tang Qi winks, saying it's better if he tells his mother himself. With a bashful smile, Xu Jingming tells his aunt he did quite well, scoring over 10,000 points. The news is so shocking his aunt spits out her drink. She coughs, asking him to repeat his score. Tang Qi confirms it's true, telling her mother he scored 11,124 points. His aunt is speechless. A moment later, she bursts into tears of joy and pulls him into a tight hug, exclaiming that the Xu family finally has a successor and his parents in heaven must be so proud. Meanwhile, in a high-tech conference room, university recruiters are reviewing the exam results. A woman presents the data on Xu Jingming, noting his age, his supposed E-class ability, and his rank as an unranked awakener. One recruiter insists they must recruit this student if the score is real. Another is skeptical, arguing that based on his rank, he couldn't have achieved such a high score. The debate continues, with some arguing his ability is at least A-class, or even S-class. Another recruiter scoffs, suggesting he must have cheated. Before the argument can escalate, a senior figure tells them to stop. A woman with a commanding presence makes a decision. She instructs the team to list Xu Jingming as an S-class special recruit for now. As for whether the score is genuine, she declares she will personally go to Jiangcheng to investigate. The day after the exam, Xu Jingming gets a notification on his phone that the Jiangnan Province martial arts exam rankings are out. He is informed that he placed first in the province with an astonishing score of 11,124 points. A look of surprised delight spreads across his face as he sits down, celebrating his achievement as the top scholar of Jiangnan Province. News of his success quickly spreads online, taking over the hot search topics. The public debates how a dark horse from Jiangcheng could become the provincial top scholar, questioning who Xu Jingming is and if an E-class individual could truly achieve such a score. Skeptics reject the possibility, while others demand to see the exam video for proof. In response to the doubts, an awards ceremony is held where Principal Zhao Yao addresses the media. A female reporter directly asks him to explain the authenticity of Xu Jingming's results. Principal Zhao Yao confidently states that the school's website has uploaded Xu Jingming's exam video, confirming the fairness of the exam. As people watch the video, they are amazed, exclaiming that Xu Jingming pierced a Tier 1 rhinoceros skull with a single shot, showing power stronger than a Tier 1 superhuman. They question how this is possible for someone with an E-class lightning ability. Principal Zhao Yao, beaming, assures everyone the video proves the results are real and praises Xu Jingming as the first student from Jiangcheng to achieve top scholar status. Director Zhao Yao then presents a massive check for 1 million yuan to Xu Jingming, congratulating him. He announces this cash reward, along with superpower training methods, is a gift from the City Education Bureau. Additionally, the city government will provide an equivalent bonus and a luxury villa. Reporters eagerly capture the moment. Meanwhile, a commanding woman with 2 bodyguards stands by a car and remarks that while Jiangcheng released the footage, it doesn't guarantee Xu Jingming didn't use performance-enhancing drugs. She states that the most crucial step is to confirm his superpower level. Back at the ceremony, Director Zhao Yao asks teacher Chen Fan why Xu Jingming, the day's protagonist, has not yet arrived. Teacher Chen Fan smiles, explaining that he just spoke with Xu Jingming, who said he is still training at the martial arts gym. The director laughs, finding it extraordinary that the new top scholar is still training after the exam. With Xu Jingming on his way, the scene shifts to a meeting room where Principal Zhao Yao is nervously serving tea to 3 intimidating figures, whom he addresses as teachers. When one of them casually dismisses the tea, Principal Zhao Yao sweats, thinking about the powerful aura coming from these high-level superhumans, which makes his heart tremble. The 3 individuals are recruiters from the nation's top superpower universities, and the air is tense as their immense spiritual pressures seem ready to clash. The woman with short, grayish-purple hair, Zhang Zhaoyue, the director of admissions for Modu Superpower University, breaks the silence. She coyly asks her rivals who they are targeting. A woman in a light blue dress, Su Yun from Qingjing Superpower University, tells Zhang Zhaoyue not to play dumb. She confidently declares that as long as his results are genuine, Qingjing University will have him. A man with long black hair, Wu Yuan from Jin City Superpower University, scoffs at her claim, stating that Jin City University will recruit him. As sparks of energy crackle between them, Zhang Zhaoyue thinks to herself that recruiting top scholars always involves clashing with other academies. Just as the tension peaks, the door slides open and Xu Jingming enters with his spear over his shoulder. He calmly greets the 3 powerful figures as teachers. His sudden arrival surprises the recruiters. Zhang Zhaoyue observes him with interest, noting his spirit is full and he's still carrying his weapon, a sign he hasn't relaxed his training. More importantly, she is impressed that he did not falter under the combined pressure of 3 high-level superhumans. Principal Zhao Yao formally introduces the recruiters to Xu Jingming, Director Zhang Zhaoyue from Modu University, Director Su Yun from Qingjing University, and Minister Wu Yuan from Jin City University. Director Zhang Zhaoyue speaks first, complimenting him on his stunning combat techniques in the exam video. However, she gets straight to the point, asking why his superpower no longer seems to be the E-class weak electricity, and requests an explanation. Expecting this question, Xu Jingming gives a prepared answer. He calmly explains that before the exam, while training at home, he was struck by natural lightning, and his superpower became much stronger. Wu Yuan and Su Yun immediately conclude that it sounds like a superpower mutation. Zhang Zhaoyu then suggests that Xu Jingming probably doesn't know the true level of his mutated superpower. She has brought a superpower detection instrument with her and invites him to try it. She presents a glowing, circular device and tells him to use his superpower on it. Xu Jingming places his hand on the instrument and unleashes his power. A massive, violent surge of purple and white lightning erupts from him, covering the device. Su Yun is visibly shocked by the sheer force of the lightning. The detection device completes its scan, identifying the superpower as Purple Cloud Divine Thunder. But as it tries to assign a rating, it beeps erratically and cracks appear. In a flash of golden light, the instrument overloads and explodes into pieces. The blast sends arcs of electricity across the room, startling everyone. A shocked Principal Zhao Yao asks what is going on. Wu Yuan and Su Yun, however, look thrilled. They state the situation is confirmed. His power overloaded the small device, which means his ability level must be S-class at the very least. With Xu Jingming's S-class potential confirmed, Director Zhang Zhaoyue smiles, thinking they bet on the right person this time. The confirmation immediately sparks a fierce bidding war. Wu Yuan from Jin City University is the first to make an offer, shouting that his university will give Xu Jingming a 4 million admission bonus, a full set of C-class equipment, and free access to all superpower training methods for all 4 years. Su Yun from Qingjing University scoffs at his offer. She turns to Xu Jingming with a charming smile and presents her own proposal. a 5 million admission bonus, and for 4 years, free access to all of their S-Class superpower training methods and combat techniques. Xu Jingming is taken aback by her generous offer. Finally, Zhang Zhaoyue from Modu Superpower University makes her move. She states that Modu doesn't offer cash bonuses or equipment, but can match the other offers on cultivation methods. Then, she reveals her trump card, adding that they will also provide an S-Class cultivation resource annually. The mention of an S-Class resource leaves both Wu Yuan and Su Yun in complete